coming in hot. Look who's back at it, causing all that static. It's the one and only Fanatic, coming in hot, coming in angry, coming in a little bit depressed, coming in a little perturbed, if you will. The old Fanatics, May starting off just like April. And in the immortal words of the stoner, if you're out there in YouTube land, why should this Sunday be any different than every other Sunday? Quote, point taken, stoner. Why should this month be any different than last month? Well, we can hope, right? Let me lay a couple things on you real quick, and you could say, oh, again, I'm not going to come on here and say the old Fanatic's a loser, because he's not. He's just unlucky, very unlucky. And here's what we go. Here's how we go. 14 parlay, $86 on the line. Golden State Warriors favored by 4, win by 3. If they win by 4, at least I win something. If they win by 5, I win the whole 86. So they win by 3, and the Fanatic gets. Then today, I play quick draw. I play 7 number spots. I got single digits, meaning 1 through 10, and I picked 7 of them. And I got the 50s, 50 through 59. Well, the single digits haven't been coming out. So I play the 50s. First draw, nothing happens. Two numbers on 50, 2 numbers on the single digits. So I don't win nothing. Even if I had the singles, I didn't win nothing. Remember, I'm only playing the 50s. So I play the 50s again. And lo and behold, 6 out of 7 of my numbers came out from the single digits. That's just the way it goes with the old Fanatic, folks. Like I said, if my ship came in, I'd be at the airport. It's just not meant to be. I mean, I guess I'm meant to struggle. Again, I'm gonna blast away. Nikki D, if you're out there listening, shut up, Mercedes. I got this cat in heat again. I mean, this cat's in heat every day. I mean, if cats were worth anything, I'd try to get a stray alley cat to knock her up, but you can't even give cats away. Dogs, on the other hand, you can make a fortune. Shush. Nikki D'Alio, Pastor Dalio, if you're out there, I need saving. But then again, the old Fanatic don't fall for that nonsense, for that or that gaga. I got enough where I'm working. We're seeking a new pastor in after June 30th. What about Pastor Fanatic, huh? Can't be any worse, right? I mean, the only thing bad about the Catholic, the priesthood, is they can't get married. You're not supposed to be, you're not supposed to have any with anybody. And the Fanatic, I don't think the missus would go for that. But the pastors, on the other hand, I know Dalio, you're Mr. Pastor Dalio, you're married, I according to the website. So I wish, put the old Fanatics hat in the ring. I mean, I'll tell you what you want to hear. That reminds me, they say, the truth will set you free. But the truth hurts. So that's why sometimes I gotta tell you a lie. I mean, that's not the Fanatics' philosophy. On here, I tell it like it is. And if I'm telling a lie, lightning will strike me dead. Cannot tell a lie. I did chop down the cherry tree. You know, the Fanatic's a straight shooter, folks. There might have been 100 people, 90 people at the party instead of 100, and there might have been 2 girls instead of 4, but make it a little more exciting, a little spice it up a little bit. But I'll tell you what you want to hear. Pass that plate around. Make sure it goes in the right to the right causes. I don't know, man. It's just I'm here to be saved, and then I'll pass it on to to you. So let's get a chain reaction going here. And that's like Reaganomics, trickle down effect. Unfortunately, it doesn't work. The people up on the top don't want to give nothing. And it's a shame because the old Fanatic, other than financial, is one hell of a guy. And being unlucky, one of the only reasons I'm still hanging in there is because my the female Fanatic Junior is getting married next year. So I don't, she already hates me, so I don't want to let her down by, taking myself out. I don't want to let her down. But, I mean, let's be honest. Big boy, my stepson, whatever you want, his biological father's a real piece of work, so whatever. He probably hates me. The Smarty Pants, the other one, she probably hates me too. I mean, I think I'm a likable guy, but just something seems to always go astray. And there's only so much, you just go with the punches. The old Fanatics. He got the broad shoulders. He could take it. But come on, every once in a while, throw the guy a scrap. I mean, you know where I'm coming from. May 1st. Oof. Now there's no doubt about it. Spring is on the way. Spring is here. I mean, it was cold this morning, but it's kind of nice out there now. We get some warm weather after the weekend. Of course, it's going to rain on the weekend when we want to enjoy ourselves. And like I said, May's not starting off too good. Just like, but then again, like I said, kudos to the stoner. Why should this month be any different than the last? But I'll tell you one thing: the GoFundMe on here didn't go out too good. So, unfortunately, and this is another reason why I'm not dancing around and ringing any bells. I'm gonna miss Diamond Dave in Maryland. Yeah, I know you're gonna say, "Oh, you're his biggest fan." Can't swing it. Sorry, you didn't come through. But I'm going to be on there scanning the YouTubes all day Sunday. Again, like I said, the thing that happened today, the 4-team parlay that they didn't even push to give me some money. It's just one thing after another. You know how I know. You don't. I'm here. You're here to laugh at my pain. You don't. You can laugh at my pain, or you can listen and learn from my mistakes. But most of you people out there are going to be like everyone else. You got to learn the hard way. But it is what it is. Supposed to be having a little, somebody's having a little party. I don't know if it's a surprise party. They're turning, I believe, 50. I mean, once you're over 40, really, who wants to celebrate a birthday? But, we're invited. The missus has a huge family, so every once in a while you gotta go. And again, the funeral, Anthony. I don't think I'm gonna be doing them anymore. I got a wedding. Of course, I'm in it with my female Fanatic Junior. But other than that, I think I'm going to bow out. I'm not, I don't want to see that. I mean, the way things are going with, just not just me, the economy and all this, this political rhetoric. Who in their right mind would want to have any kids? And I feel sorry for the kids, really. I mean, again, kids, everybody, that's everybody's dream. It's like in pounded into you. Oh, you're gonna go grow up. You're gonna go to school. Then you're gonna go to college, or you're gonna get a job. Depending on my age, you didn't really have to go to college. My generation, and then you're gonna marry somebody, a house with a white picket fence. So that's drilled into you, but nowadays these kids ain't really getting married too much. I mean, my two, they're the exception to the rule. A lot of these people are playing the field and just want to, buy the why buy the cow when you get the milk free. I mean, I'm just here to help you. I mean, I do what I can. I tell you like it is. Try to give you from my experience. Maybe you'll jump over some of the pitfalls. But again, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink. You gotta learn the hard way. You're gonna tell me same thing the smarty pants and the female fanatic told me. Oh, Dad, you know what you're talking about. You were never a kid. Yeah, I was born this age. It's just a mess. Um, let's I was wrong about the UFL. There's a couple of good games. There's a couple of big games this weekend. Friday night's a good one. So if you haven't given us a shot or give them a shot, it ain't nothing to do with me. Um, it ain't doing too good. So if you want to give it a shot, you better give it a shot now. Friday night on Fox, you got two teams battling, and then I believe Sunday there's a good game, either 12 or 3. One of them is on ABC or they're both on ESPN. I don't know. You'll find it if you really want to. Give me a half. Um, I don't know. I don't even want to give you no bets because, like I said, I've been crapping the shit in the bed as it were. Movies. We gave you the movies. Didn't really see nothing else. I'm really, really interested in this floor now. This floor is getting, they're getting cutthroat. They're getting down. They're getting serious. Now they're getting serious. But you know what what I find funny about the floor? A lot of people that's their category, that's their expertise, their subject of expertise, they're getting beat. So this is the first season, and there's a couple things that that like annoy me as just a watcher and annoy the missus. Sometimes you see this stuff real quick, and sometimes you say something and it's right, but it's not technical, and then they won't give it to you. And then the next time this object has two different, like hair, brush, you'll just say brush and they won't give it to you. So that's annoying to me as a competitor. You know me. Second place ain't even good enough for the old Fanatic. But even the missus brought that up. She didn't like that. And she didn't like the pictures kind of linger. I mean, I know it's supposed to be 3 seconds, but sometimes it seems like 4 or 5. But the floor is interesting. I enjoy that. The last episode of Extracted is out there. So maybe I'll get to that and I'm not going to tell you who won. But I'm going to tell you, oh, you should. I've been telling you to watch it. If you don't want to watch it, that's on you. So, other than that, May is here. Mother's Day is on the horizon. For all you mothers out there, hopefully you get something good. Hopefully, what you probably want is them to leave you alone. But again, my mom's not, the story if you've been here. If not, where you been. So I feel bad on that day, but what are you gonna do? Feel bad for the missus a little bit. It is what it is. You know, some people, charm life, they step into it. Everything comes up roses. I gotta get in there and scrap. But then again, fair. If everything's cut and dry and fair, I'll put my money on me. So again, I don't want to beat a dead horse, but sometimes you're the hammer, sometimes you're the nail. I'm getting tired of being the nail. So, but if I'm doing the hammering, you better watch out. So, I'm gonna leave you with that, and I gotta tell you, please always remember and never forget, opinions, except for yours truly, are like the fanatic, waiting for tomorrow to end, rolling into the weekend. Everybody enjoy the weekend. Peace.